Welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. So that's got things underway. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played towards the front line. Spread out to the left. Hit into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Driven forward. Cuts out the pass. Østigard, nicely aimed pass. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Wins the duel this time. Nice physical challenge. Proves too strong. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Foot in. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Haaland.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. And the shot's on him. There's the shot! Goal! Norway! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that's well seen too. Now then, the ball's come loose. Up towards the front line. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, this looks sharp. Great position here. Hot shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Norway are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Haaland is onto it in a flash. Aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And a chance! Looking for a decent ball in. Incoming delivery. Real chance! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's aimed into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Time and again they are repelled. Lofted upfield. Dealt with nicely by the defence. What a throw in. And he's making progress on the ball. Cross into the box. Clears it away. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. And he cuts out the supply. Østigard. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Ødegaard. Haaland given the lift of his goal. So who's he picking out? And the ball's come loose here. And here's the chance to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Haaland. Aim forwards. And that is a little undercooked. Pinged towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Norway have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has been cut short. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is good strength. Takes aim and crosses. Moved on forwards. The pass has gone astray. It's a quick ball upfield. Well read, nice interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Oh, such a clever touch. Back into the middle. And it's played forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Keeper's dealt with that. Cross goes in there. Oh, smashing header! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Long ball looking to counter. Gets it away. Ødegaard. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lofted upfield. Moved on forwards. Great run on the overlap here. Up he goes! Gets the shot away! And yes, it's there! They're back within reach! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Norway have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, can he get onto this? Clearly not happy with that. And it's played forward. Clipped into space.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a quick ball upfield. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. Now here's the delivery. Played back in. Hine claims it, and the danger passes. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Punched away. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. He's in plenty of space here. There are a few waiting for it. Aimed in towards the centre. Aim forwards. He's onto it in a flash. Does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. That's the keeper's ball. Haaland succumbs to the pressure. Over to the left. Haaland. Looking here to chip it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Aim forwards. That has been knocked clear. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, shooting chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.